Hi, this is Stacia, and I'm back with some more Flashcard Method. So this is set 2 we are on now, and flashcard 1 of set 2, which is entitled Winning Morra Move. So I had this position, can't remember if it was a training game or a real tournament game. Might have been a real game. But here, white has a winning move. So this is a nice idea to know, so go ahead and pause your video, see if you can find it. Okay, so it turns out the winning move is this beautiful idea, knight to g5. Check it out. We're just going to open up the F file. If black takes this knight, we can play queen f3 check, and if the king steps out, then bishop e6 checkmate is good for white. So this knight g5 thing is pretty powerful. Now there are a couple things we should know before we play knight g5. So one thing is, what if they don't take it? Well, if they don't take it, we are threatening a pretty awful fork, and it looks really hard to parry. I'm trying to find a way. Like, if here, then we actually have, well, gosh, we even have queen b3 check. I mean, this looks pretty compelling, doesn't it? King f8. I could just take the queen. That's good enough for me. So that's winning. So they kind of have to take the knight. So when they do this and we go queen f3 check, though, we do have to see this move, knight f5. So it returns the piece. You know, it returns the piece. So we have to react to this correctly as well. And I think here we should probably just go ahead and take with check. Yeah, and that is correct. So then queen f6 is possible, though. So the computer actually prefers bishop takes f5. So that's really nice. It's like it's a discovery on the queen, and it sets up a new discovery on the king. Very cool move, right? So this should be winning. Let's see, what could black even do about this? They've got to move their queen. Yeah, it says queen queen f6 would actually stop all the threats. Oh, but guess what? If they play queen f6, we have this move, queen a3 check, and that is a fork. So there's no rest for black. But the main idea is, you know, you have to get into these winning lines, we have to find knight g5. So that was the point. Let's go to the next one. Now this one is called Finish the Attack, and this one's actually a mate in 3. And I don't know if you guys saw the Progressive Chess puzzle contest, but this is the advanced puzzle. It came from one of my own studies. I don't know if this is a real game or if it was a study, but it made it to my flashcard set. So I definitely remember this one. I thought it was really cool because it uses interference. So the correct move is knight to h5. And the point is that we're threatening, well, it would be rook f6. That would be checkmate. And if the pawn takes, which it probably should, that's also checkmate, isn't it? That's also checkmate because this pawn is assisting, and the knight, either the knight will still be here, or if the rook takes, that square becomes unavailable for the king. So let's look. I'm pretty sure that's the answer. Yeah, knight h7. And I mean, what do they do? I mean, we are going to go here. and checkmate, so not sure what they do. I don't think f5 helps because then we go queen g5. No, wait, queen g5, king takes knight. Rook takes f7. Still looks really rough, for sure. If f5, let's just look at this for a second. Oh, then we have queen h5 mate. Of course, I was missing queen h5 mate. That's probably the main point. So knight h7, threatening queen h5 mate. No, this is why I should do more tactics. All right, we don't need rook d6 until they take. Now we don't have queen h5 because the rook's attacking the queen. So now we throw in this move. Yeah, and this is pretty. Nice checkmate. So, okay. And now our last, our third and last flashcard for this session. This one's called Banco Critical Moment. Yeah, sometimes I'll make flashcards if there's a point in the game where I don't know what to do. And I think that's a good thing to do because you'll learn new ideas and you'll learn, or you'll see something that you should have known, and then you know to look for those things. So in this part of the game, I was like, what do I do? Like, it's a Banco Gambit, but I didn't know how to proceed here. So I actually played, I have a bad habit of doing this. When I don't know what to do, sometimes I play something that is not that great because I can't find anything else. And here I played queen takes b5, which I knew, I calculated it, and I'm like, oh, it doesn't work. And then I played it anyway. Very suspicious. But I did that because I didn't know what else to play. So let's find some other moves. So instead of queen takes b5, what are two other moves black could consider here? Well, the answer is the two top computer moves are knight e8 and queen b7. Yeah, and I think, let's see, queen b7, I'm trying to understand that one. I think the idea behind queen b7 is probably to maybe defend the e-pawn a little bit and maybe to make room on b6 for a knight or a rook, is what I'm thinking. Also to get out of the way of a5, because a5 may come. Although right now they can't play it. But I think knight e8 is a better move. Knight e8 does a couple things. It opens up the monster bishop, so that actually like pins the pawn. And the knight is going to come to c7, where it's going to challenge this knight on b5, which is blockading my beautiful rooks on the open A and B files, which is what you want in the Banco Gambit. So knight e8, I think, is a strong move and one that I since have played. So see, told you these flashcards are good. They always come up. Like when you make flashcards of stuff in your own games from your own openings, it's amazing how often the same things will come up again and again in your own games. So I really do believe in this for chess improvement. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll be back with more flashcards.